Hi, Emily here. I've got a delicious fall treat to share with you today. The best thing about this is it comes together in 5 minutes or less, and it's delicious. Have you ever had apple nachos? It's kind of like a carameled apple, but deconstructed. And it's so easy to eat. It's not quite as messy as a carameled apple, but you get all the yummy flavors. So let's make it. Granny Smith apples taste so good with caramel and with chocolate because you get the tart taste of the apple mixed with the really sweet caramel and chocolate, and it just is the perfect combination. But I like to have a variety in the apple nachos. It looks pretty and you get a little bit different taste. So I'm going to use one of each today. So just slice your apples however you slice them. I'll show you a quick way. So this is really easy. You just make 4 cuts. 1, 2, 3, 4, all around the core. And then you're left with this. And if you're worried about wasting a little bit of an apple, no problem. Just cut the corners off. And then you have a little snack to eat right now. There are my apples. Now I'm going to cut them into smaller slices. I'm just going to layer these red, green, just for fun. You don't have to, you could just throw them all on a plate and be done. But I'm going for presentation a little bit today. That looks nice. I'm going to make 2 plates because I can't decide which toppings I want. So I'm going to make 2 different plates. Okay, so we've got our 2 plates of apples. Now we're ready to top them. My mom makes the greatest caramels ever. They taste so good. If you want to go through that trouble, go for it. Your apple nachos are going to taste amazing. Do it. But I'm not going to take that time or effort. What I'm doing is using caramel bits. These are in your baking aisle at Walmart. Here's how easy these are. You just dump this whole bag into a microwavable safe bowl along with 2 tablespoons of water and heat it for 2 minutes and stir it. That's it. I've already added 2 tablespoons of water, and then I'm going to pour in the bag of caramel bits. And then this just goes in the microwave for 2 minutes. While our caramel is melting in the microwave, I'm going to get our chocolate ready to melt. I'm using white chocolate and milk chocolate, and to get these nice and melty so you can drizzle this over your apple nachos, you use just a little bit of coconut oil. Maybe a half a teaspoon is all you need in each. And then we'll put these in the microwave. So I just added a little spoonful of coconut oil, and then these will each go in the microwave in 30-second increments, and then stir it up and see if it needs any more time. That's 2 minutes in the microwave. Look at that caramel. It's bubbling, smells so good. Let's give this a stir. Oh yeah, 2 minutes was perfect on this. Nice. This was 30 seconds in the microwave with the white chocolate. That's obviously not enough time, but I'm going to stir this up and then put it in for another 30 seconds. This is our second 30-second interval, and that is done. Look how nice and creamy. That looks great. Okay, so for my first plate of apple nachos, I'm going to do caramel, of course. Woo! And you could do this for a family activity, and everyone could make their own plate. And then they get exactly what they want. And you could put heavy caramel, you could put light. I'm going heavy on this one. My very favorite caramel apple is the caramel with the white chocolate and then cinnamon sugar. It's the Disneyland caramel apple, or Rocky Mountain chocolate has a good one. So that's what I'm going to make on one of these plates today. Got my caramel layer, and then I'm going to add a drizzle of white chocolate. Nice thick drizzle. And then I'm going to sprinkle some cinnamon sugar on top. Oh. How does that look for a plate of apple nachos? So good, right? Okay, now let's top the other plate. Okay, this is plate number 2. So I've got my layer of caramel, and to that I'm going to add chocolate. Some drizzles and some blobs. And I might as well add a little bit of white chocolate since I have it. That looks nice and pretty. Now to this masterpiece, I'm going to add some heath bits. Oh my goodness, that looks good. So here's how my 2 plates of apple nachos turned out. You could add all kinds of toppings. You could add crushed up Oreos. You could add nuts, M&Ms, those little mini M&Ms would be good, mini chocolate chips. Anything that you'd put on a caramel apple for a topping would be really good on these. Here's the best part about this video. Now we get to taste it. This one is going to be my favorite because I really love the white chocolate mixed with the caramel and then the cinnamon sugar. You guys. That is outrageously good. Okay, now for the heath bits. I don't know if you guys have ever had the apple dip that has the heath bits in it, but that gives me an idea. I think I'm going to make that video because it's delicious and you probably need to know it. But in the meantime, let's try this. Super chocolatey, super good. Those heath bits give this a great texture and taste. And then piled with all that chocolate and caramel, can't go wrong. I hope you guys tried these apple nachos. Let me know what you put as your toppings. Thanks for watching.